And we are live. We're live. We made it, Jim. We made it. We're live. We're here.
We we are live. Yes. Hello, Grant Saunders.
Hello, Jim Kellner. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm all right, just about. It is almost that time. We are coming into the festive season. I have no shows between now and Christmas. I have no shows between now and 2024. I have
Wow.
no shows until next year, which
Nice.
is
I
quite
wish I could
nice.
say the same.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I don't work. Like tomorrow night is what's called Black Eye Friday. It's the night when everyone goes a bit crazy. It's
Oh,
everyone's last night before Christmas, and so for me, it's no.
Black Eye Friday.
Black Eye Friday, Mad Friday, they call it, because that's when all those people that don't regularly go out and drink
Yeah.
are suddenly thrust upon their works Christmas dues with open bars and then drink
Ah,
to excess. Um,
yes.
and then
Yes.
problems ensue. Uh, Brian Bay says, "Good evening, gents. Good evening, Brian. Hopefully you are well, brother."
Hello,
Yeah.
Brian. Just talking to Brian today about the joining us at the Performing Hypnosis Summit.
Oh, that would be cool. We should. It would be nice if we could get enough people to make a full set. Yeah,
Full full
yeah,
set.
a full set. Make it regular. Yeah. So yeah, Christmas is just around the corner, and then after Christmas, it all goes a bit crazy. There's lots of stuff going on.
Mm,
Yeah.
good
Um,
deal.
yeah,
Right.
Performing Hypnosis Summit.
Yes, it's man, it's really coming together. We got some fantastic speakers. Um, Pre and post workshops, I'm really excited about too.
Oh, the opportunity to train with Terry Stokes, um, that's a bit crazy. Is that I'm really looking forward to that. Let me just put up a link to the summit.
Yeah.
Obviously, Brian says, "Old habits die hard. I find myself waving at the screen like I was live with you guys."
Grant, I gotta say too, I was I'd read the description this because Sandra Grace and Terry are teaching the class. Um, I had read the description, but I hadn't read it completely. I just so they posted it for $3.99, and then I just read it today, and the early bird price is only $2.99. So,
Mhm.
wow, it's
Wow.
uh,
So for 2.99, you can say trained by Terry Stokes.
yeah, 50
That's
years in
pretty
the
spectacular.
business. So,
Yeah.
kind of amazing. We're so lucky to have people like him joining us for this.
I think Terry's reached that stage in his career where it is about giving back,
Yeah,
and that is just such a great thing. And anyone that's ever spent any time in his presence knows what a genuinely nice guy that he is as well. Happy to share, and that's the great thing about the summit. It is getting those people together that are wanting to share, so we can all do better.
yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We were chatting earlier about a certain hypnotist that doesn't play nice, that's kind of a pain, and we just don't see those with the summit.
No, it's weird. I think since the pandemic, there was a change in the waters,
Hmm.
and it's really great to see all of the stuff that's out there that is about collaboration, about people working together to do better. That is great. And I've just lost you there for a second, Jim. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Let me just check on my screen here. Let me know, guys. Is it just me? Is it just me? Um, Screen here. Let me know, guys. Is it? Oh, he's gone. Let me just refresh this as well, and then we'll see if we can find Jim again. So, Jim disappeared. He did. Jim's gone. Jim, Jim, come back. Was it something we said? Jim, come back. Jim, if you I'll kick you out, Jim. If you could refresh and then come back in. What a day. What a day. It's been a bit crazy today. So I'll just waffle for a little bit. I've only just managed to get to the studio. We had to do a bit of a testing, but we've got massive storms here in the UK. So I've been on the road in all sorts of weather, and I'm back in the studio now, just in time. It's what I love about Hypno News. It comes in at just a perfect time for me because I can be out gigging and I can still be back in time just for this as well. So I think here in the UK it is 7 minutes past 1 a.m., which is cool. So I'm going to keep waffling until Jim returns. If not, then you know what? Who knows? Who knows what could happen? I promise I didn't kick him out. He was here anyway. So I've not got any shows now. My Christmas season is done, dusted. I'm relieved about that. Let me know in the comment section where you're at with that. Are you? Have you got any shows left to do yet? Oh, hang on 1 second. We have got dun, 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 a special guest. A special guest indeed. So give me a second to jump on. So yeah, let me know where you're at with your shows. Have you finished your shows yet? And what are you going to do differently for the new year? I am working on a new website. It's top secret. I say I'm working on it. Anyone that knows producer Dan / Adam, he's working on it for me. So that is going to be cool. And so 2024 is going to see me kind of fine-tuning some stuff. Make some noise for the one and only Brian Bay. Brian, how are you?
Oh, Grant, good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too. How are things where you are?
Oh, it's cold. Definitely the fog has rolled in, but you may have noticed a little bit of change in scenery in the background. I finally got moved into my office, and it's not like taking old furniture out and then just shimming it through the door. It's like you disassemble a Volkswagen Bug and then you reassemble it like inside somebody else's house, like as a prank. So all the whole desk, credenza, everything came apart, and so we gave the office a little facelift. So I'm still getting all the stuff set up, and pictures will get hung up and certificates and things like that. But I was talking with Jim about Vegas in February.
It's I'm really, really excited about it as well. And look at this, and he's here himself as well, Mr. Kellner.
This good-looking gentleman.
He is.
Hello, gentlemen.
It's all the lighting, I think.
It is the lighting.
There we go. Paul Ramsey says, no shows until mid-January for me. So just my OnlyFans until then. God, they love my feet.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't
love Paul Ramsey's feet? Come on.
Yeah. So no, it's really
shaming
cool.
him.
It's that end of year. I think at an end of the year is always a great time to make you think back, kind of what has this year done for me and what can I do differently for the new year. And I think sorting your studio, sorting your office out, creating that space is a great thing to do for that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good
time for it.
Yeah.
So Grant, tell me more about this Black Eye Friday.
Black Eye Friday, Mad Friday. It is the last working day before Christmas. So it's generally when all the kind of offices stop their work until after Christmas. So everybody goes out, and it's the one night of the year when people just get absolutely blinding drunk. And like I say, it's called Black Eyed Friday just because it's people that can't handle their liquor getting drunk and fighting with door staff, bar staff, and everyone they can. It's one thing those Brits are very good at is brawling whilst we're drunk.
Okay. I thought it's when you were talking, your accent made it sound like Black Eye Friday, which if people are getting tuned up and properly swalhoozled, that could result in black eyes. But
yeah, pretty much.
It's not black eyed.
Yeah, but it is black eyed.
Yeah, it's black eyed.
Yeah, as in like fighting.
Like a punch in the eye. Yeah.
Not black out like you pass out drunk.
No. Black eyed as in like.
So I did hear it properly.
Yeah.
Right.
So do you do anything like that in the US?
Everybody just goes on vacation and just sort of, and then you've got the last minute Christmas shopping of single fathers everywhere. And
Yeah.
Christmas Day, you'll go to the local McDonald's about noontime, and you'll see cars backed into the parking lot. That's divorced parents doing the child exchange.
Yeah.
I've seen
I spend my Christmas with a photographer friend of mine. He went through a separation, so he doesn't have his kids at Christmas, and I always think that's the saddest thing ever. And so we always have we go for a photography shoot, or we go do something, and it's a nice way to spend Christmas. To be fair,
Nice.
yeah.
To do a photography shoot.
To do a photography shoot. Yeah, nice. It gets you out of the house.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna catch any snow out there, or?
We had some a couple of weeks ago, but it's actually it's warm for the time of year at the moment. So now, bear in mind, today it's been torrential rain and wind and storms and all sorts of stuff, but it's not cold. It's just very windy. So yeah, it's I've definitely felt it. There is rumored that we are going to have a white Christmas, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it would be nice if it is, because then it would actually feel like Christmas.
Oh, for sure. It, this was reminds me like 2008, where we had it was kind of like a cold snap. And then, right after Thanksgiving, my attorney was like, hey, it's, 60 degrees, 65 degrees, very, pleasant weather. And then I got up to Washington State from California, and like 3 days later, we didn't get above freezing it was almost a month. It was like 3 or 4 weeks.
Wow.
And it puked snow, and it was the best ever.
Becky Everett says, I swear it's always raining here and I want snow.
Becky, good to see you. We haven't seen you in a while on Hypnosis Hero. You gotta set your alarm.
Definitely, it would be really cool to see it out in Vegas. The speaker lineup's awesome, but not only that, it is Vegas, so it's going to be good fun.
Yeah, Brian's getting a tattoo also.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, what? Huh? Drag me out, take me to what's loosely known as a gentleman's club, and I'm going to end up in a Vegas or an Elvis wedding or something.
Yeah, that sounds pretty much like the lineup we've got lined up.
I hear Becca wants to come out to Vegas and see everybody.
Oh, of course she does.
It would be good fun. It would definitely be good fun then.
Yes.
But it's one of the great things about these conferences. It's not only information that is being shared. It's not the educational value. It's those bonding moments that happen outside of the conference rooms as well.
Indeed.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So speaking of conferences, there's a Charmed is coming up.
John, Brian, are you going to that one? Seems like it's right up your alley, buddy. Actually, it's right up Becca's alley, I think. Becky's alley.
Wait, hold on. This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Yeah, Charmed is a they say like performing hypnosis summit is a niche within a niche.
Right.
Charmed is a niche within a niche.
Yeah.
So is this like drum and bass or EDM, trance music with hypnosis? Because that's definitely a Becca thing.
No, this is
the alternative lifestyle type. All the sexy stuff.
Oh, so where it's appropriate to be like, hey, on the count of 3, like your spouses or significant others is going to be like 3 feet long, best you've ever had type of a thing.
I think even further than that.
yeah. Dig a little deeper, Brian.
Oh man. So oh god, I'm gonna get absolutely drugged for this, but like the alphabet people will be there.
Yes. What's that? Who?
The alphabet people.
Not just them, but I think people that people that like to use hypnosis for for sex stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what? It's by all accounts, it's a great conference because it shines a light onto that area. And it's an area where a lot of people have an interest. And it's done with some great consent there as well. There we go. Yeah, Scott King's just said it, just as I've said it. So long as you have consent, Brian.
Yes,
and it's you know, and it's what's great about these conferences is it does work on that element of, you know, what is consent and the right way of doing kind of erotic hypnosis and playing with the fun side of it as well.
Yeah, I think, you know,
now I'm just like super curious about this. I'm like, all right, where's this one at?
We got the link over there for you, Brian. Yeah, so we kind of chuckle about it because we're like school kids, but it really is like a really wonderful thing for people that want to explore that side of hypnosis. And like Grant was talking about with the consent, you know, we had on I always forget his name because I always think it's that other guy's name, Crown, not Joseph. Oh, Joseph Crown. Yeah.
Yes.
What's the other Crown? Anyway, yeah, Joseph Crown was on, talked about his book, and then just so much, you know, body positivity and just the whole thing, and probably a lot of naked people. Sorry, I had to throw that in.
Yeah, and great comment from Paul Ramsey here. He says Brian shall now be known as Captain Vanilla.
Someone's the hell I am.
We'll get you a big V. We'll get you a big V tattoo, Brian. That's what we'll get.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm going to be on a watch list because they'll be like, no, wait, Brian, no, that's going to be like V for Vendetta. You know, he's going to go, stand up to the. I mean, it was a great movie. I loved it. But yeah, I could probably identify as like the dude with the mask, like just taking control of stuff and solving problems.
Yeah. All the newest techniques come out of the erotic community. I believe they do actually, because it's, you know, there's a lot of motivation to get it right, and so yeah,
sure,
cool. So yeah, so Charmed is going to be awesome. I would love to be there, but unfortunately, I won't be this year. But do you know what? I do want to make it there one year.
We should do a Hypno News exclusive visit some year.
Yeah, that would be
on
interesting.
On the ground reporting for you people.
Yeah, the things we have to do.
We'll do it for Brian.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I can't go to this thing. It says
credit card out, tickets booked.
No, I'm reading the link on here, and it says in-person attendees will be required to show proof of up-to-date vaccination, and I'm going to kind of draw the line there.
I'm sure you could forge one.
There's people listening, Jim.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I'm trying to find where this thing is.
Dennis says it's not a short conference.
Not a short conference.
Are you saying it's a big one, Dennis?
Well, he would know.
He would know. Awesome. So Isha, really cool stuff coming out there. I don't know if you guys have been checking out the website. The members that are watching this, the educational side is doing really well as well. If you're not a member of this and you're a performance hypnotist, then you should be involved. Just throwing that out there. It is fantastic, and the work they're doing is amazing. So yeah.
A lot of classes in there. I haven't checked them out yet, but I keep seeing new ones up there and the new blog articles too. We got Colin did one, Colin Chapman, Mark Marshall. Both of them look like really great articles.
The value is unbelievable. There's going to be a course just at the beginning of Heartland's conference as well. It's absolutely spectacular. So it's a great thing. So you're speaking of Heartland conference. There's a link there, April the 26th to the 28th. This is a great conference.
It is.
William puts on a fantastic event. Hopefully I'm going to be there.
And if you're a stage hypnotist, you should hit up William Mitchell, because he might be able to get you a gig. So it basically pay for it. Does a lot of proms, after proms, and things like that. So no excuse not to go if you're a stage hypnotist.
Absolutely. And Jim, I believe you're doing a 4th of January World Hypnotism thing.
Yeah, so we're doing the World Hypnotism Day. So we're actually having it on the 6th. We're going to celebrate on the 6th. We're having an all-day event. Brian's actually going to be performing in the evening, a hypnosis show with some other folks. Yeah, I'll tell you more about it. I'll tell you more about what you're doing.
Again, I feel like this is a theme tonight. This is the first time hearing of this.
No, you've heard of it, Brian. I don't know why you're.
Okay.
I think Brian's getting started on the Black Friday, the Black Eye Friday already. Yes, it's the one. It's at the Shrine.
Zen water, also known as not booze.
It's at the Shrine, Brian. Remember the event we're doing?
I remember. I know the event. I'll definitely be there for that. I didn't know that I was performing.
Oh yeah, maybe I forgot to tell you. Yeah, you're performing in the evening. So
now
yeah,
don't
we'll
get this one mixed up with Charmed, Brian, and just in your socks.
You're doing a few others. It's an ensemble, so that not all the pressure's on you. Don't worry.
Wait, World Hypnotism Day is January 4th, but I thought we've got Shrine booked for the 6th.
Yeah, we're celebrating on the 6th because nobody's going to come out on a Wednesday or a Thursday.
Okay,
that's all right.
Yeah, we may need to make some. Yeah, we'll talk more because I'm going to be having surgery the day before.
Oh, so, well, maybe you won't be performing then.
But it's something on my leg. They'll be all wrapped up, but I'll be able to, as long as I'm not like running a marathon or lifting heavy stuff, I should be okay. But yeah, we'll sort that out.
Rub some dirt in it. Becky, cool. You're always welcome.
Cool. And also the Pacific Northwest Hypnosis Conference is coming up next year. How's that coming on, Jim?
Fantastic. We've got a bunch of speakers already. If you want to speak at that conference, you've got until the end of the month, end of December. So just a few more days. And when speaking of Heartland, I think their day ran out. I think they're over now. So yeah, may have missed out, people.
Yes, it was the 20th of December was the deadline for speaker submissions. Whenever I see those deadlines, I always panic. I know I've sent it in. But when the moment the deadline passes, I'm like, did you send it in? Like, yes, I definitely did. And definitely did.
I started making notes. I started making notes about what I pitched at which conference and when I submitted.
That's because you are a detail-orientated person, Jim, and that is why I love you.
Exactly.
I make notes, but I do it with my pencil because I think I'm doing good, and I have it all here, Jim, scribbled down, and then when I come back to it, I'm like, what on earth does that even say?
What does it even mean?
What does it mean? Who is she? So yeah, brilliant. Yes. It's going to be a good one. 2024 is, from what I'm seeing, 2024 is going to be a challenging year for a lot of businesses, and it's a great chance for us as hypnotists to do some great work. But I know, like I say, I'm using that time to redevelop my website and just change my branding up a little bit because I had a venue contact me to kind of go, this is the picture we have of you. This is the picture I've seen of you. You were not the same people. And I realized that the promo picture I send out is probably about 10 years old. But weirdly, I look about 10 years older in the old picture. So it all needs updating.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. The week between Christmas and New Year's, I'm spending updating the website, updating all the branding, everything, new EPK and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, at least that's the goal. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's one of the few times where I've got time and I just want to make the most of it and get that stuff done. Yeah. Because that's what we talk about. We tell people this is what they should be doing, so we should do it.
Yes. And by the way, a lot more of us should be paying attention to those old photos that we have. I mean, as I'm looking through some of the photos that people send us and I see posted around places, I'm like, you haven't looked like that since the 90s. What are you doing? Yeah, get some updated photos, guys.
Speaking of photos, I know it's interesting to see people's headshots that have been redone with AI recently.
Oh, yeah.
And there's some great ones with that. One of the best ones has to be, and it's just popped up in the comments now, has to be Paul Ramsey's AI headshots that he shared last week, the week before, with the
Oh, yeah.
with the full head of hair.
Yeah.
He looked fantastic.
Fantastic.
There you go.
Paul, you need to grow some hair, buddy.
There
Or
we
paste
go.
them on or something. And yes, that's true. I am the Hypno Tantric Protocol. Yes,
Oh
indeed.
yeah. It's apparently it's a very good protocol. It's not direct; it's kind of more indirect. You got to kind of come in the back way. But yeah, it is a love the power mullet. Love
Power
it.
mullet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing says hypnosis like a mullet.
Indeed.
There we go. Oh no, Noble's here as well.
Nora and Paulette. Good to see both of you. Hey, pro tip. We ready for a pro tip? I got a pro tip for everybody.
Go on.
I'm going to post probably tomorrow. I'll post an example of what I'm talking about, but I'll post because I forgot to send it over to Grant earlier. But get yourself, if you do any kind of public shows, go on Fiverr and order yourself a poster that can be at least one or two that can be adjusted, can be like people can fill in the time and date and send that to clients. Because I've got an example. I went to a venue just the other day, and I keep getting compliments on my poster because you see the other posters that were there, they were awful. Because the venue, the guy who owns the restaurant, the place, like he's not a graphic designer, and he even thanked me. He's like, "Thank you so much. All I had to do was go in and put the date and time and stuff, and it just looks so much more professional." It cost me, I think, $10. I had it done a few years ago. Go get a couple of them made, guys.
Yeah. A great tip as well is if you get your poster made with that blank bit at the bottom for them to fill out themselves, if they've got an A3 printer or anything like that, they can probably overprint onto it so it looks like it's been printed onto the posters. That's it. So my top tip, if you have an iPhone, like everybody does, unless you're from a different planet, they have a great feature now, and I've just had a graphic made just for my phone, which is my business card. And even if the other person doesn't have AirDrop enabled, you can literally, all you do is you get AirDrop on your phone and you bump the phones together and it sends the image to the other person. So even if they've not got AirDrop on, if they've got an iPhone with the latest update, you can tap your phone and it sends that digital business card into their photos as such. I did this at an event the other day, and what happened is everyone was getting really excited by it and wanted to see it. And all I'm doing is tapping phones everywhere and just sending my promo to all of these people. It's a great little feature.
Wow.
Now, it's basically like NFC, I believe it's called. But it is a great.
How dare you?
But it is a great.
Go comb your mullet.
It is a great feature that is now on iPhone. I do love the iPhone and Android.
Yeah,
the
battle.
But yeah, it's a great feature, and people get excited for it. Well, us iPhone users get excited for it.
Right.
Cool.
It's just better.
Yeah,
it's just better. There's just no explaining. It's just better.
Yeah. Speaking of AI stuff as well, do check out Scott King's group. There's some awesome AI stuff in there as well.
Oh yeah.
I was wanting to do his class, but the insurance company was being super, super difficult on getting the final checks and everything, like negotiating. And I'm like, I just got the settlement check. I'm like, if we could have had like a week difference, it would have been awesome.
Yeah.
You'll get enough. He'll offer it again.
Yeah. And the rate at which AI is growing is just phenomenal.
He had a birthday special, in fact. He had a birthday special. Did you see that?
No.
I don't know if it's still going on or not. Scott, is it still going on, your birthday special? Yeah, it was some kind of a special deal. He's going to hit you up.
Okay.
Awesome. Cool, guys. I think that's all. Is this going to be? This is the last Hypno news before Christmas.
Oh my God, is it? No, is it? Oh, before Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I'll add some snow there just to make it festive.
Oh God! For a second there, I thought Christmas was on Tuesday, but it's actually Monday. Oh my God!
Monday, yeah.
I'm glad my Christmas shopping is minimal.
Oh my God! I should.
Man,
I should have got some presents out. Okay, guys, I got to run. I got that planning committee to do.
Cool.
So take care, everybody.
Paul Ramsey says, "Give us one prediction for 2024." What's your prediction, Brian?
for me, or did you point at Jim?
A prediction
for Brian. Jim?
Oh, I think the NHL has the Winter Classic on January 1st. The Seattle Kraken are playing against the Vegas Golden Knights, and I'm going to say that the Kraken are going to win at home.
Cool. Jim, a very quick one. Prediction for 2024?
Prediction for 2024 is all us stage hypnotists are going to sit around and sing Kumbaya on more occasions.
Awesome. That is brilliant. Can I make a prediction? I was gonna say something controversial about maybe like the presidential election in the US, but I'm not going to make a prediction on that.
Get Brian excited.
I think 2024 is going to be a challenging year, but I actually think for us hypnotists, it's going to be phenomenal. And maybe that book will get finished in 2024.
Well, you got one done, so good job. Oh, we need to talk about that next week too. Damn it, I forgot. We got to talk about Grant's new book. Yep. Go check it out. Live streaming.
Cool.
All right, guys, I'm out. Take care.
Cool. Guys, take care. Thank you for joining us. Have an absolutely amazing Christmas, and we'll see you very soon.
Happy holidays, guys.
Cheers. See you later, Brian.